Hey, I'm Eric Webb, filling in for Alyssa this week. Come fly with AOPA. This week, we take you back in time to World War II era flight training, check in on the Sweepstakes 170's panel progress, and I take you along on a flight to lunch with some friends.
AOPA keeps flying safe, accessible, and fun by protecting your freedom to fly. We are the most trusted one-stop resource for all things related to general aviation. Become an AOPA pilot today.
A man who wanted to experience World War II flight training just like his father tracked down the exact airplane his dad flew in. AOPA social media marketer Kayla Hunt takes us along on the experience in a Waco called Georgia Girl.
Hello, my name is Cliff McSpadden, and this is the Georgia Girl. It is a 1941 Waco UPF-7. It was used in the civilian pilot training program in World War II. The second year into its ownership, I received an email from a gentleman, and it has a picture of my airplane back in 1942, sitting in Baskin Ridge, New Jersey, at the cadet training camp where they used it. And he says, do you own this airplane? And I said, yes, I own this airplane. Not only that, I have it set up in a business where I give rides and give instruction in the aircraft. The next picture he sends me is a picture of his father getting in this very airplane, same tail number, you can see the tail number, and says my dad flew this aircraft. And from then on, we started talking about trying to arrange a time when he could come out here and fly the aircraft. His name is Thomas McKinney. His dad's name was John McKinney.
It's been a long time, and this is quite an experience flying this plane. It's overwhelming, but it's exhilarating. The flight itself is exhilarating, the fact that my dad was in this plane doing it. But Cliff has been a remarkable instructor, and it's just been a real pleasure. I have a picture of my dad standing right there. So just being here is just remarkable.
I actually have the training manual that they used back then, and we're simulating some of the instruction that his dad got in the aircraft back when he flew it in 1942.
This whole experience has been wonderful. I really can't put it into words.
Wow, Kayla, that was a really cool story.
Yeah, it was super cool to see it all come together, and we had some really great weather as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I had a chance to fly with Cliff and his Waco back in 2018, and if somebody wanted to do something like that, does he have a way that somebody can tag along, fly around a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the unique things about this Waco in particular. Cliff has it in a business entity called Barnstorm America. So if you go over to his website, barnstormamerica.com, you can see his entire list of what he offers, anything from just a simple flight to scenic flights and even tailwheel checkouts.
Wow, that's awesome. Thanks, Kayla. Oh, so you're probably pretty busy down there in Georgia with a lot of projects. One of them in particular is top of mind for a lot of pilots, the AOPA Sweepstakes 170 panel. So how's the upgrades coming?
Yeah, everything's been going according to plan so far. We recently picked out the panel color, and it's just been a really great time being a part of the project. Carl Gardner, the president and CEO of Gardner Low Aviation Services, recently gave me a tour of the hangar. So check out this video.
My name's Carl Gardner. I own Gardner Low Aviation Services. I'm an A&P, I'm an IA, I've got avionics, private pilot, and I just talk good, that's all. Let's go check out everything that we got around here, all right? Laser going in there, can y'all see the laser? It is going to town in here. Where have we seen this before? He's already doing something for the new panel, for the 170 panel. We've already got mock-up of the circuit breakers, and you see the switches. So we're mocking all that up right now and seeing how everything's going to work, and we're going to route our wires. Right now we're working on the STC for the yoke. So we're going to modify the yoke now. We got to get it modified. And then once we get it modified, we'll go ahead and stick it in. And they're doing the wiring, that harness we saw on the bench, that's the harness that they're doing for this already.
You can watch the full-length YouTube video on our YouTube channel.
Awesome. Looks like they're making a whole lot of great progress. So when should the panel be finished and what's up next for it?
Fingers crossed, but hopefully the panel should be done at the end of this month. And then the first part of June, I'll fly the airplane down to Hawk Aircraft Services in Zephyr Hills, Florida for paint and interior. Awesome.
Thanks, Kayla. I know there are a lot of pilots, me included, who can't wait to see it at AirVenture with all the upgrades. And you can stay up to date on all the latest with the Sweepstakes 170 at aopa.org/sweeps. There are 2 items from AOPA I wanted to update you on this week. First, hangar space is a focus for AOPA nationwide. Our advocacy team is working across the country to address the hangar shortage. Our most recent effort is in Pennsylvania, where 90% of existing hangars are occupied. The Senate Transportation Committee invited AOPA to testify on aviation funding during a Senate Transportation hearing on April 20th. AOPA made the case for the state to invest in hangar development at public use airports. Our advocacy team is working with industry partners to secure more funding for airports while encouraging state investment in hangars for light GA aircraft. Second, the AOPA Aviation Finance Company has released information on the impact our economy could have on the owner-flown market. Prices on new aircraft will likely continue to increase or, in the best case scenario, remain flat. Manufacturers will likely reduce supply, preventing a decrease in pricing. In the used market, prices will likely remain flat. In industry news, Textron's Beechcraft Denali single-engine turboprop will come with Garmin's Autoland system, which can land an aircraft if the pilot is incapacitated. Garmin designed it so that a passenger can activate it, and the system will do all the rest, including navigating to the best airport, avoiding terrain and weather, informing ATC of the emergency, making a stabilized approach, landing, and shutting down on the runway. Garmin won the 2020 Robert J. Collier Trophy for Autoland. The Denali is expected to be certified in 2025, and Autoland will be included with the Denali's development and flight test program. A retired Bombardier Dash 8 Q400 turboprop from Alaska Airlines is going to be retrofitted with a hydrogen electric power plant from Zero Avia for research and development for zero emissions aviation technology. Zero Avia also recently introduced its 1.8 multi-megawatt modular electric motor system. It's one of 3 key building blocks for bringing commercially viable hydrogen fuel cell engines to larger aircraft. If you're looking for vacation ideas this summer, mark the National Naval Aviation Museum in Pensacola, Florida. It'll reopen to the public beginning May 17th. It had been restricted to Department of Defense cardholders since December 2019 when a terrorist opened fire on the military base. If you go on the right days, you'll be able to see the Blue Angels demonstration team practicing. You'll need to follow certain access procedures, and we'll drop a link to the museum website in a description below to make it easier for you to find the requirements. So recently I had to take a really cool trip with our video team and Aviation 101's Josh Flowers. We took a quick flight to lunch to Altoona Blair County Airport in Pennsylvania, so check out this quick video.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your captain. We've reached our cruising altitude of 4,500 feet today. We have no flight attendants and we have no snacks, so sorry. We're getting Mexican food soon, but don't overdo it because we all have to ride back with the windows closed.
Hey guys, Josh from AOPA, one of the video producers, and today we're going to go flying to lunch in Altoona. I'm here with Eric, one of our social media guys.
I'm a clown. Yep.
And Josh Flowers and Michelle. So fortunate we'll have a tailwind on the way there, headwind on... So we have a headwind on the way there, tailwind on the way back.
That should be. You want a tailwind on the way back after you've eaten Mexican food. Get back quicker.
It's in the 60s here, a little breezy, and we're flying out in this 182, so should be a good flight.
3,600, scatter.
Glad I've got this GDL 52 and I can pick up SiriusXM weather. So the wind was 320 at 11. And they've got a runway 30 that is 3668 by 75. Good asphalt, showing as the best wind runway. So that's going to be our plan, runway 30.
So we survived flying with Eric.
What the heck, man?
So we're here in Altoona. Pretty good flight, a little bumpy. How would you guys rate Eric's flying?
14 out of 10 would recommend.
Ah.
Bear in mind you have to fly back with me.
15 out of 10.
I'm just gonna leave it at
12 out of 10. Rude.
I'm gonna leave that at no comment, so I can get a ride back either way. Okay, so now we're gonna try to go find the Mexican restaurant. Okay, so we had a good lunch at La Fiesta. The food was really good. This is definitely a good spot to stop for a $100 quesadilla, taco.
Eric asked for no sour cream on his.
I got sour cream. I'm lactose intolerant. We're gonna see how this goes. So good thing for that tailwind on the way home.
Yeah, other than that, should be pretty similar to our flight here, except hopefully shorter. So we'll see you guys back.
There it is.
So we had another good flight. Eric managed to keep his lunch, which is always a plus. We all did. One little moment flying up in our seats there, going over the mountains. But overall, it was a good flight, and it was a really good lunch spot. Hopefully I can go back sometime. Are you gonna go back, Michelle?
Oh, yeah.
If I were local, I would.
If you like this video, you can check out more in the playlist. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
So despite the mix-up with the sour cream, I'm actually still really anxious to go back. I haven't had a chance to, but hope to soon. So leave us a comment down below and let us know some of your favorite airport restaurants. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Fly with AOPA. Be sure to like and comment and share any ideas of content you'd like to see. This week, we leave you with some footage of Ike's Bird flying over Texas. Ike's Bird is an Aero Commander and is the smallest plane ever to be used as Air Force One. We'll have a full story about the airplane in an upcoming show. Be sure to send in your favorite flying videos at the link in the description. You just might see them on an upcoming show. And as always, if you're not already an AOPA pilot, we'd love for you to join us. Click the link at the end of the video to learn more about our trial membership.